Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of some dickhead. I'm gonna clean up your rack with I'm fine. Man. They got a little too little over realistic with the doing a little jump fucking you up. Oh my god. Mr. Ludovico. Think I might understand why you don't have fast travel over here. Sounds like we're finally gonna go deeper into this place. Might even be the final episode. Y'all are just chilling still? Like, this isn't the day for antiquing. Everyone's dying. The world state is so weird. It'd be one thing if I was just chasing this guy around trying to stop him from a plan that he hasn't done yet. But like everyone was like being mind controlled and die. Look right here! Like the setting of this game is so weird. I can't be the only one that thinks this. It's just so bizarrely implemented that like 5 feet away from chaos is people just like chilling out and antiquing. Like compare it to something like Pathologic, where from district to district people are in different states of like bad from day to day. But like no one's having a great time in Pathologic, or like just chilling out like nothing's happening. Like all the characters that look like they're surrounded by a similar amount of stuff happening. Like this is turning into Pathologic at this point, the level of which there's like this shit going on. And it's just like chaos, danger, and there's just plague districts next to the not plague, like people antiquing. But like, there's a huge dissonance there because they just don't fit together. This isn't quite the same thing as my previous issues with how the whatchamacalls are handled, but like it's similar. What do they call it? Not the vagabonds, whatever. The bad boys that are everywhere. The whole DLC was last about. Oh, I think she's dead. Oop. Tag, you're it. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye bye. You guys take care of them. If you guys could all walk in this door one by one, like in a tower defense game, so my dudes can take you out. Ow. Rude. Can you shoot him better? What is hitting me?
Well done. We're still alive.
Yep. I didn't help, so I don't know why you're complimenting me, but I'll take it. I don't need to earn my credit. I could just take it for free. That's cool. I'm just losing my mind a little bit. I'm just losing my mind walking around this environment. It was weird at the beginning, but now it's somehow even weirder because then it was like, wow, is it like a weird thing where everyone's conditioned to ignore bad things that are happening around them? But it's like, no, we're literally unfoiling a plot where the entire planet was infected, but then we dissipated the cure, which adds additional questions. I guess I was right. Yeah, like the people that are already infected won't be cured, unlike what that one conversation kind of suggested, where they're like, oh, it'd be nice to have my people cured instead of murdered.
Vodka is an excellent disinfecting agent, except for Spectrum Brown.
How do you already... I guess you scanned it or something. I was gonna say, like, how do you already know that? Like, it's not even out yet. The Medal of Honor. I can upgrade this thing for some reason. The pen. I can still update this kind of bit. Why not? Now I'm even more stronger. It seems to stun lock them, so they literally just stop moving, I think, unless I just destroy them. It's the best armor, but I a little bit regret dressing Vicar in Rizzo's, because he looks like all the enemies. Meanwhile, the enemies being all hyper happy and be like, I just want to make you smile! It's like, takes me a little bit in the territory of like, We Happy Few, kind of, but only like the trailers for it, because I never played it, because it sounded like the game that actually came out wasn't going to be my thing, necessarily.
This filtration system is infested with bacterium and parasites. Consuming the liquid from these vats could be hazardous to your well-being.
I thought the game was going to be like a Bioshock style game, which I think everyone kind of thought it would be, but then it turned to be some kind of like roguelike-y kind of thing, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to randomize. I just want to play the game once and have that be a good game and not be like, wow, infinite replayability. It's not really a selling point to me. You're telling me that the first playthrough will be worse, and that's the only one I'm going to have. I'm probably not going to play it multiple times. So the randomization is meaningless to me, usually. But there's also, I think back to, why doesn't he resonate with joy? That, oop, the Vicar's down. Which was the... I really liked that weird off-kilter horror game with the thumb people that all looked vaguely like Tim Curry. But it was supposed to be episodic, and I played episode 1, like, 5 or 6 years ago, and episode 2 and 3 have never come out still. And at this point, it's probably vaporware. I struggle to remember its name right now. Which would be fine if it was just like, oh, we didn't get to finish the story, sorry guys. Which is just what happens with any developing stuff. But they also charged they had a season pass that you could buy, and all those people are fucked. They paid for the trilogy of episodes or more, and they never made the rest. At this point, I would check those pages for years, and they would keep saying, "Oh, it's going to come out this year at this time," and then they kept pushing the dates back. And at some point, they gave up and stopped pushing the dates back. I think at this point, it says that episode 3's release date is sooner than episode 2's release date, which is how off they are. But also, both of them are in the past, and neither of them came out. They just gave up on pushing them anymore. It just always says they're going to come out in the future that is the past, and which is never. That's a sad time. Boop. Alright, being in that room sucks. Have fun, y'all.
I'll take your confession now.
I must confess I'm full of buckshot, apparently.
Fate shines on us today.
I just want to be your friend.
Anybody else in here? Storytelling?
Entering quiet mode.
There's also a door over here. Not a real one, though.
SAM units
Whoa!
are built to survive a drop of up to 300 feet and underwater pressures totaling 440 psi.
Hop in, buddy. I'm sure you'd survive in there. Why is the Crash Bandicoot dying sound like burned into my brain? Just reflexively just comes out from time to time.
We've got trouble.
Hi. Tag, you're it. Howie. Howie.
Anger a man of the cloth.
Yeah. Just gonna undo your attack real quick.
Real funny.
Who ordered more combat padding? Here we go.
Now equipped with vermin extermination nozzle.
No, we want the vermin. The sprats are immune. Please do not exterminate the vermin. Only like 1 in 100 of them actually attacks.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough. Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
There's someone behind you, or something.
You and I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry, you'll meet her soon enough. I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton, contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness.
So you keep saying.
And you've angered my queen.
What is she gonna do? Step on me? Am I the only one tired of listening to this guy?
I don't know. I must admit, I find myself somewhat fascinated by his bizarre diatribe.
SAM units are programmed to never disagree with the customer.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness, dinner is served.
Eat him, eat him, eat him, eat him. Oh. Yay!
Wait, no, not me. Them! Merciful law! Stop!
I know he was fucked because it was a cutscene. I'm like, oh, there's like no cutscenes in these games. It has to be him dying. Wow, look at her health go. Wow, look at her health go. Is this the only time I've ever seen a boss fight health bar before? Did she just die? Nope. Kunk. That health bar was going down so quickly. She's less threatening than normal fights. What? My guys normally take so much damage during every random fight, and she was nothing. She just killed the villain for me, and that's it. Yeah, the moment there was a cutscene, I'm like, oh, he's getting eaten. They're gonna animate something. They don't usually do that. This game even opened with like a pre-rendered cutscene, I think. I'm pretty sure that intro is pre-rendered. Like, I don't think the game ever looks like that. Especially since we meet her later in the DLC and she doesn't look like that. Warning, steam pipe ventilation clusters are hazardous. Please maintain distance after activation to prevent unlawful immolation. Activate machine cluster A. Let's get this thing busy. Oh, can't get those. Let's go. But yeah, it shouldn't be that hard to undo my quote-unquote damage if you really wanted to. Was this supposed to help me fight him in some way? Wait. Were these supposed to be hazards to help fight her? What? Talk to Cedric, talk to Helen, return to Ada. Yeah, we're just done. Wow, that wrapped up really abruptly. I'm confused by the difficulty level of that boss fight. Like that was supposed to be a boss fight? Administrator Ludovico. When I'm looking at this particular body, it says up that's him, his access card, and his clothes, and some gun that he has. Oh, that's his body apparently. He's super gone. I guess her corpse is just a bunch of randos instead of her. That was bizarre. I'll take this to remind you guys once again, this is the highest difficulty in the entire game. This is the highest difficulty of the game, and I'm using a heavy machine gun that I am 0% trained to use. Like, what are my skills even? I forgot how character builds even work in this game, but they don't really make that much sense. Heavy weapons is a 43. I trained in long guns all game, but I do more damage with heavy weapons even though I trained in long guns because this game has weird weapon balancing, and like all those bonus skills don't really matter when I could just use this super bullshit gun apparently that is just freely given to you like dozens of times per each of the expansions. Like there are so many LMG3s that I gave all of my party members, them and myself, and like why bother? And this is the highest difficulty in the game, and that boss fight melted with no effort. I didn't even have to heal. She didn't even hit me, I don't think. Oh no, game. Hello, Assistant Harwell?
You made it. I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket, good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive.
Okay, but I've already been there. Thanks, Harwell. Take him out, Sam. That was a whole box full of exactly the stuff I always loot. That was convenient. Upgrade materials and money. The arrow shape. Oh, I guess it's a display. Oh, yeah, it's like a. I guess it's a tour room. Like this, people are supposed to come in here. Yeah, there's like a bar, some vending machines, and they can go look at this room. Yeah, I guess I was supposed to light all these things on fire so that they would burn her, but she was made of tissue paper. I can't remember if I've ever seen a boss fight health bar like that in this game. I was so ready, like, oh god, here we go, let's do this, and then it was... She popped. Honestly, it seems like Ludovico could have taken her if he tried. Do you guys help in any way? Oh, I'm near hostiles, apparently.
All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Y'all done? Guess we can head back to the spaceport and talk to Dude Boy. Oh, Helen and Cedric are both down there, apparently. They're waiting for me at my vehicle. Things are just wrapped right up. Beep beep beep. This was mostly pointless because the investigation didn't matter that much. Beep beep beep.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the queen of the brain slugs wasn't on that list.
You sound disappointed.
Is that so strange? I imagined this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different.
You know what you need? A nice cold bottle of Spectrum Brown. Oh no. Just learn nothing from it. Revenge won't bring your sister back.
I know. You're right. I can't go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain. I never would have made it this far without you.
You shouldn't really be here, by the way. Like, Cedric's nearby, and like, you stealing from him and then also killing his constable, or like putting you on the list of reasons to get killed by him. Like, I didn't mention you're alive to him.
Oh, so they were twins, were they? I know how that goes. I'm a twin myself, you know.
That's the entire conversation with Cedric. One line of dialogue. Okay. I guess we're done here? Is he still here?
Listen, I understand the lockdown. Really, I do. You've got your job to do, and you'll get fired if you don't do it.
Thanks for the understanding.
I wasn't finished. Couldn't I just go out on a ship for a brief period? A handful of minutes, maybe? Just a quick trip to Byzantium so I can check on my stocks? I promise it won't take more than an hour.
Sir, for both our sakes, I'm just going to pretend like you didn't say anything.
You can... Wow. How fast do people travel in this world? You can be to Byzantium in an hour and back? I assumed there was a lot of off-screen travel time in this solar system based on how game do. I am surprised by that. Alright, well, it's about time to say goodbye to Outer Worlds until the sequel, because they've already announced a sequel, I believe. Hopefully it irons out some of the weird issues that I have, but it probably won't, because I don't think I've even heard other people mention them before, so it probably is just me. But God, the world, it's like immersion destroying in a lot of ways, but like just the moment-to-moment gameplay just really fucks with your impression of the world.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
There are cows pooping on my ship. How did you guys get here? Do you know about?
You know, I think I've had enough of Eridanos for one lifetime. I'm starting to miss our ship.
I'm starting to miss our you were on the ship! Ah! I'm glad I could take you to see Eridanos. How does it feel?
Breathtaking. Have you looked over the edge of the complex yet? Just watch the clouds turning? It's like an ocean without end.
It really is something.
Eridanos and Olympus are the two biggest planets in Halcyon. King and queen of the sky. Looking out to the horizon, I get this feeling that we're in the company of royalty. Eridanos is 100 times the mass of Terra 2, 800 times the volume, 10 times the diameter. We're flying through the tiniest layer of habitable atmosphere. Sometimes I can't believe how small my world used to be. My horizons were about as wide as the walls of Edgewater.
And now look at you, on top of the world.
Yeah. We've come a long way.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah? I mean, what do you need? Captain? Mr. Sir?
Get off my ship. Oh, there wasn't even an option. There's usually an option to kick them off the ship. Why are there cows here? Hello. Only the third time I've encountered them, actually. Oh, her body's moving around. I always forget they can even do that. But a lot of them are here.
After all that, I have one regret, Captain. We didn't have time to grab the head of that slug queen. What are we, amateurs?
Where would we even put it?
There's a room on my wall, next to Frida. They can chat while I'm out. Ah, well.
So a lot of these party members have more follow-up than Cedric did. Hello, Sam.
Scanning for C25447. Grade-rated contaminants.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. This area is utterly filthy.
Do something about it. I don't even know if that kind of contaminant was the parasites or not.
I can't believe we took down that slug parasite queen thing. Okay, I don't know what it was, but I really hope they were cameras.
I'd rest easier with that big slug being dead if it hadn't made so many little slugs. Let's get out of this place, Captain.
Can we, like, scan everybody to see if they're not infected? It's kind of gonna be a problem if we just leave and immediately on the way out we're all got a bad situation.
I'm a firm believer in the sanctity of life and the right of all creatures to exist. But I must say, I'm glad we killed that parasite queen. She was quite disgusting.
No one's exactly waxing philosophical besides, hello. It's lemony fresh. Moldy sweetheart cakes. Oh no. No, it's pretty much just Parvati that has somewhere to go with it. Everyone else kind of says a variation of the same line. Alright, Ada. Oopsie. I've still got this thing. So I'm just gonna leave with that person's husband.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you?
I'm not the inspector anymore. I finished the Eridanos job.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate.
Ah, Ada, it sounds like you missed me.
I have been awaiting closure for the details of your investigation. However, I have also been keenly aware of your absence. I have a growing library of information about you. Attitude, behavioral tendencies, dietary habits, sleep patterns. Cataloging human behavior is essential to maintaining my simulation protocols. Will you satisfy my curiosity subroutines and tell me who killed Halcyon Helen?
You first, what's your theory?
My simulations have yielded several possible causes of death. Halcyon Helen may have been killed by one or all of the following: asphyxiating on Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, grappling with a primal while inebriated, killed by an overzealous fan, death by automechanical, or profound loneliness. How close were my estimations?
Several of those indicate you didn't even have the cause of death information. Why don't I just tell you what happened?
Please, do so.
The real killer was Administrator Ludovico.
Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised. This information is valuable to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain.
No problem.
How can I be of assistance?
See you in the sequel, I guess.
I'll be here.
Aw.